Okay, let's see. Let's do this again, okay? Because I didn't even check my thing. I was looking at so many videos that I forgot to check it. So let's start this over again and start back over. Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning into Shades Tube and welcome to these damn technicalities on this dang on StreamYard is a hot mess, but hopefully it came out correctly. Anyway, today is the 29th of July, 2024. This is still Monday, especially out here on the West Coast. And thank you guys again for tuning in. Y'all, tonight we're going to be talking about some updates on Young Dolph, all right, and on Sonya Massey's. Okay, we're going to be talking about some updates on both of those people. I don't know what this says on my phone. So anyway, before we start off with that, let me ask you guys to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you're not subscribed, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Again, like, subscribe, hit the bell. You can also share this and you can leave a comment in the comment area if you are watching this in the replay or even if you're watching the live. Welcome to everybody in the bushes. And over here in the chat, we don't have anybody in the chat right now, but anyway, thank you guys again for coming in, and happy born day to all of my July babies. We got like another day of July, and then it will be, let's see how many days we got. Actually 2 days, and then it will be August. This month is going so quick, y'all. I cannot believe it. Can y'all believe it's almost Christmas again? It seems like it was just here. And then they already got all the stuff out in the stores, for fall, Halloween. Man, this year went by really quick. It really truly did. And I definitely hope some of you guys got I really hope that everybody, accomplished everything that they set out to accomplish, at the beginning of the year. Hopefully everybody did. I almost got everything accomplished. Not everything, but hopefully it will be, by the time the year gets to the end, like by November at least. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this live. Let me change this back to subscribe. Y'all, let's go ahead and do the copyright disclaimer first. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comments, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, research, and etc. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. It will be in my comment area, and part of it is scrolling across that screen. Also, if you want to show additional support to the channel, besides thumbing up, subscribing, hitting the bell, sharing, and checking out my other videos, you can also do a Cash App to $Shades2. All donations are used for this channel, and thank you in advance. Tony Vance is in the house. How you doing, Tony? Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all make sure y'all show Tony some love and support. So anyway, we are going to do some updates here, guys. The first one is going to be, hey, Jermaine, how you doing, hon? The first one is going to be about Young Dolph. So we're going to call this breaking news and topic time. All right. Okay, so first thing first, we're going to go ahead because I got a lot of videos to show you for Sonya. Okay, and then some updates regarding her case. And then I also got an update regarding Trump's attempted, the shooter for Trump's attempted assassination. So I also have some updates on that as well. All right. Okay. So let's go ahead and do this. I got to get the stuff out first, y'all, so bear with me. Let's go ahead and get this on Sonya first. Let's do Sonya. No, not Sonya. Let's do Young Dolph first. Young Dolph. Hold on, y'all. Let me go to it. I think this is this right here. Let me get some water. And let me turn that music down a little bit as well. Okay. Yeah, I can barely hear it now. Okay. So y'all, with I hope that music is not too loud, okay? So hold on. So y'all, with the with young Dolph, they actually have a trial date set for young Dolph now, for his, for the accused people. It says almost 3 years after Memphis rapper Young Dolph was shot and unalive. Those charged in connection to the deadly attack are set to go to trial. All right. On Monday, the man accused of orchestrating the attack, along with the man who already pled guilty to helping after the shooting, learned when they, along with two other defendants, will have the case heard before a judge and jury. Judge Jennifer Mitchell set the trial date for September the 23rd of this year. Hernandez Govan, the man accused of arranging the murder, oh my God, I always forget, the unaliving y'all of rapper Young Dolph in 2021, stood before the judge on Monday. Govan counseled Handel Durham, Jr., told us that when the trial gets underway, his client will not face the judge alone. The judge wants to keep a pretty tight rein on everything, especially Mr. Govan and all the defendants that are involved. We are compliant with doing what she tells us to do and looking forward to the trial date. Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, the accused triggermen, along with Jamarcus Johnson, will also be in court. Jamarcus was there on Monday alongside Govan. Johnson already pled guilty last year to 3 counts of being an accessory after the fact. He will still return for trial in just under 2 months. Judge Mitchell reminded both defense attorneys that September the 23rd is the date the case is set to go to trial. Defense attorney Durham said it's at that moment when evidence many are unaware of will finally be revealed. Wow. We are looking forward to bringing this to an end because I think the public needs to really know what happened, said Durham Jr. Durham says the details will clear his client's name. Okay. Hold on. I'm just confident, he said. Now, before Hernandez Govan goes to trial, he is set to return to court on September the 9th for a pre-trial conference. So what do you guys think about that? So do y'all actually think these people who are incarcerated right now or waiting to go to trial, do you believe that they actually are the people who are responsible for young Dolph's unaliving? Or do you think that other people were involved? What do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? Let's see what else I can find on here. What do you guys think about that? Do you really believe that these three are the only people, I think it was three altogether, who are responsible for young Dolph's unaliving? Or do you think more people were involved in this? And then the judge, not the judge, the lawyer said that there would be some more information that would clear his client. What do you guys think about that? Hmm. Well, Durham says that the details that he has, that he's going to bring to the trial, he said it would clear his client's name. He said he's very confident. What do you guys think about that? So if Attorney Durham says that he has information that would clear Govan, okay? The man accused of arranging the unaliving of rapper Young Dolph. He says that he has information to clear his client. What information do you guys think he might have to clear his client? Hey J4, how you doing? And I definitely think there's more people involved. I'm talking about Young Dolph right now. They just set a trial date. And then I'm also going to be covering some more information on Sonya Massey as well as some stuff on Trump. So you said Govan, wait a minute, hold on. So you said Govan wasn't there and there was two shooters and a driver. So somebody's missing. So who do you guys think who do you guys think is missing? And then also too, Jermaine, you said there were more people involved. Who do you think these people are? You can just put the initials if you want to. Who do you think these? I still think somebody was in that shop. Now I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I also think other people were involved, and I do think somebody was in the shop. And oh gosh, how did they know that he was going to be there? And what time and all that. And I know he did announce for the drive and all that, but still, how did they know that he was going to that shop, the time he would be in there, where he would be standing, all that stuff? How did they know all this information? And J4 said he think he got hit inside that shop. I do too. I mean, that whole situation, it just seems like it was some stuff, you know, covered up. And we definitely know other people are involved in this, in the entire situation. We know other people were involved in that. Now, Durham said his client, Govan, will be released, his charges will be dropped and everything because he has information to show that. I wonder what type of information he has. Does he have like a video or what? Right, and that's another thing too. Was he there just for what he said he was there for? Just this whole entire thing to me, especially like when it first happened, when everything was much more clear, it just seems very weird. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what else I can pull up on that. Very strange. Hold on, let me look at here real quick, y'all. Y'all go ahead and finish talking and the things, and I'll read your stuff. Hold on, let me look at his thing. Hold on, let's do this, Young Dolph. Let's revisit that because I can't remember everything about that because it happened a while ago, Young Dolph. Okay, let's look at some facts. Hold on, let's see this real quick. The lies about what flavor cookies and ice cream. This is a lot of lies, okay? Now, as we know, he was on a live on November the 17th. He was on a live on my daughter's. Let's see, what is her birthday? November the 17th. Yeah, on my daughter's. Actually, her birthday is on the 18th, a day before her birthday. So he went inside Makita's homemade butter cookies on Airways Boulevard. Authorities said Justin Johnson and Smith got out of a car and shot at the shop. They shot at the shop, unaliving the Memphis rapper, according to the indictment. And they said that the conspiracy began months before the shooting in June 2021. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Hold on, let me see what they got. So they said that, okay, again, how he got shot. Let's see. So they released photos of two suspects at the scene holding guns that a lot of people said it doesn't want to, they didn't, one of them didn't fit Cornelius, I believe, description. I'm not sure. I can't remember so long ago. Jay Force, I just don't know who buying cookies, ice cream in the morning as a high. I, that's another thing. I don't know if he was actually. Do you, man, I don't like talking about these cases, these people, but do you really think he was in there to buy cookies and ice cream so early in the morning? I mean, I'm the only person I know that basically eats ice cream early in the morning. You know what I'm saying? But being such a high profile rapper, like you said, knowing that people are out trying to get you, I still don't understand why these rappers put themselves in these situations for stuff to happen to them. Okay. But he did feel comfortable going there. All right. So that's why he probably didn't think nothing was going to happen to him in that area, in that cookie shop. So they said authorities said the suspects pulled up, jumped out, and fired into the store, unaliving Dolph. Dolph, 36, had about 22 gunshot wounds scattered around his head, back, chin, neck, and arms, according to an autopsy report. Okay, so if they got out of the car and started firing into the store, how could he have shots in his back unless the bullets went through his stomach and his chest to his back? Because they did say bullets was from the back too, unless, like I said, the bullets went straight through to the back. But I don't think they would say it like that if it went straight through to the back, right? They would just basically say he got shot in the front. So if the people were shooting just from the car into the building, how did they shoot him in the back? Also, too, how did they know exactly where he was in the store when they started shooting? If they got out of their cars, right? They got out of their cars according to this news thing here. Let's see again. What did they say? They said that the two suspects. Hold on. They said they drove up, right? Okay, suspects pulled up, jumped out, and fired into the store. If they fired into the store, how did they know exactly where he was standing at? Right, I think so too. I think so too. I think so too. I just didn't want to say it right here. Okay, he was on the phone with his back to the window. Okay. Okay, so he was on the phone with his back towards the window. He felt very comfortable there, for real, because why would you be doing all that in there? So, still, so how did they know exactly when to pull up and that he was going to be standing by the window? How would they know that if they're on the outside of the store? Okay, if they are on the outside of the store, if they were on the outside of the store pulling up, I guess they could see him standing, but you still would have to know the exact time to get there. Somebody would have to call them to tell them that Dolph is standing right by the window in order for them to come in and do everything at that precise moment. So you said Dolph skinny as fuck. The guns the suspect had would have knocked him back, not forward. Dolph got hit. I think he did too. And again, those people outside would have had to know exactly where he was at. You know what I'm saying? So they wouldn't hit nobody else. They would have to had to known that, and then that means somebody in the store had to call them to let them know. And then 22 gunshots. This is crazy. 22 shots. So they said on this old article, at the time they said there are four suspects charged in connection to young Dolph's unaliving. And we know that Govin, he pleaded not guilty to first degree, and conspiracy in the case. So he's out on bond because of his health. What type of stuff that What type of illness does he have? And then Cornelius was arrested on December the 9th, 2021 on an auto theft warrant for the stolen Mercedes seen in the video footage from the shooting. Then Justin Johnson was arrested on January the 11th, 2022 in Indiana by the U.S. Marshal Service as a suspect in Dolph's unaliving. Then Jamarcus, brother to Justin, is charged with the conspiracy to commit first degree, you know what? On June the 9th of that year, Jamarcus Johnson pleaded guilty to 3 counts of accessory after the fact. So I just want to know where Dolph's brother got the AR-15. Dolph was a felon. I doubt he was riding around with that type of heat. I still think he probably has some stuff, but right. So who you think? You think okay? So J4 said he thinks that he was possibly hit in the store. Who do you think did it? Just do the initials in the store. Let me see what they said about the conspiracy theories around his unaliving. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Let's see. What else do they have here? Alleged mastermind behind the young Dolph thing. Let's see. So this is him right here, huh? Okay. It's people. So he was booked on. Let's see this right here. So in 2021, he was arrested over the weekend in South Haven, Mississippi. That's Govin, right? Hernandez. I'm just gonna call him by his first name. Workers from the DeSoto County Sheriff's Office show that the 44-year-old was booked Sunday on charges of driving with a suspended license and having an improperly mounted license tag. Hernandez was also showed to have an outstanding warrant out of DeSoto County for stalking, repeatedly following, harassing, or making threats. Action 5 News has asked District Attorney Matthew Barton for more information about this charge. And so they was still listening, waiting for him to return the call back. Then he was released. Let's see what else. So then he was due in South Haven Municipal Court on Wednesday for the traffic violation charges in DeSoto County Justice Court on August the 20th for the warrant charge. Prosecutor says Hernandez recruited co-defendants Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith to unalive young Dolph on November the 17th, 2021. I'm just looking at everything on here, y'all. Okay, so that's a little bit of information about him. Okay, let's see. Let's see what y'all saying over here. What do y'all think? I mean, some people blame the cookie shop, but I don't think they had. You don't think they had anything. So who do you think did had something to do with this, then, Jermaine? I'm leaning toward what J4 said. Okay. I mean, this happened a while ago. It's not like in my memory like it was back then, but just from the little things that I remember, it's just like, it's kind of weird because again, if the two dudes were outside, shooting, again, put aside that we think he was also shot from the inside as well. It could be both. It definitely is both. Okay. But still, the people outside would have to know the precise time that Dolph was going to be at the place plus where he was. In order for them to know exactly where he was, somebody had to contact them to let them know, because how would they know where he was standing at? And that he was standing in a perfect place. Because if they just started randomly shooting in the cookie shop, they could have hit anybody. I don't believe they just randomly started shooting in there. I think they knew. And I hate to say it, but I don't know about. I don't know, y'all. It's you hate to say stuff, because other people are still alive. But I'm leaning on toward what J4 said. Now that is, you know what? That is weird right there. You're right about that. That's very strange right there. Why didn't he go into the store with Dolph? Hmm. That's very strange. Why didn't he go in the store with Dolph? Hmm. And the thing too, if other people are involved, okay, and they know it though, why aren't they telling? Okay, that snitch shit and all that stuff, that shit is thrown out the window when you are the one that's sitting inside jail or prison, or you out on house arrest waiting for your trial, and you possibly going to go to prison. Who wants to do that? If you know some information, you should be telling. Because I really do believe somebody else, other people were, you know, they were also a part of this. I don't think that just the people they got were the only people that's a part of this. Because again, somebody would have to known, where he was at in the store, that he was standing there at that precise moment. Because look, if you're trying to run up on somebody, right, you're gonna have to know where they are in the store. Because unless you don't care, you just want to shoot up everybody. You have to know. And then it's just say if they did not know. So why didn't no one else get hit if they were just shooting, shooting? And a lot of people, named a few people that could have possibly had something to do with this. I don't know if they did or not, but I'm just saying for me, it's kind of odd, you know, um, that these people are the only ones that's charged. Well, good and damn well, somebody else was there, planning shit too. You could tell more people were involved in this. This is crazy. Okay, but still, even though if it, listen, they said they just pulled up. So, I mean, they weren't sitting across the street watching to see when he was going to be at that precise spot. Okay. Even if the store is all glass, you still got to know when you need to pull up, because if they would have pulled up before, just sitting out there, Dolph's stepbrother, whoever would have saw them. Okay. And then plus Dolph might have seen them if he was looking out the window, if he glanced out the window, or anybody in the cookie shop. Yeah, but still. Okay, so they didn't have to be close to it. Of course not, because they can just, shoot from the car or whatever when they get out the car. But still, for me, I'm still trying to figure out how do they know when to come out with the guns and start proceeding to shoot. Because if they just pulled up, I don't know if y'all understand what I'm saying. If they just pulled up, right, even if it is all glass, if you just pull up, you're going to have to know when to pull up. Because if you just pull up like that, and you know that Dolph is looking out, this dude is looking out in the car, you're not going to just randomly just pull it up, because then somebody going to see you and they're going to let him know, or they're going to come out and start shooting. So they weren't just sitting there waiting till he walk in the prime target space. Somebody had to let them know, whether they picked up their phone and called them or whatever. Somebody had to let them know. They're not just randomly shooting or sitting across the street waiting to see, okay, when Dolph will come to the window. When he comes to the window, we'll go over there and shoot. Because somebody may see them. Y'all see what I'm saying? Okay. Right. Somebody had to give the word to go. I I don't know. They had to trail him, because dropping the location is not good enough. Okay, because again, Listen, when you're in a car, you're trying to do it, hit somebody. Like for example, if you was trying to make a hit on somebody, even if there's a glass building, you still know you need to know everything that the person is doing. You need to know if you're just trying to hit that one person, you're gonna wait till somebody tell you he's right in front of the window right now. Go ahead and do it, or go however they say it, and then that's when you're gonna pull up and start shooting. You're not gonna be sitting across the street just watching and just pull up all randomly and wait till you come to the window where you can shoot, because clearly he has somebody that's with him, Dolph. So that person would see them just sitting there and think something is weird, especially that early in the morning. So then he would get out his car with his GUN, you know he will, and then there you go. Right, he was at the gas station. But the thing about it, you still got to know that when he's going to go to the cookie shop, you have to know where he's going to be at in the cookie shop. He could have been in the back. Anything. You see what I'm saying? How are you going to know that? Somebody had to let him know. And I can't remember every detail of this case because it's been so long ago. But I remember seeing videos regarding this and everything, and where they say people in the store was at and things like that. And then people lying and all that. It was just a bunch of foolishness. You know what I'm saying? And why? Right. The person that was with him is the key to all this. I just don't believe, honestly, I just don't believe that these two people and the other person orchestrated it. And it was another person too, right? I don't believe that it's just them. You know what I'm saying? I believe that they were given, the goal, like J4 said, and that's when they did everything. There is no way that they're going to just pull up and hoping that he's standing in front of the actual place so they can get only him. I don't believe that. I believe somebody, told them. Okay. And then when they knew he was standing in the right area, that's when they went on and did what they had to do. And they had to know he was close to that area because they pulled up then. Okay, they pulled up and then they jumped out the car and started shooting. Another thing too, why didn't his brother, whoever it was in the car, he did not see them when they pulled up like that? Because as soon as they pulled up and jumped out the car, if he was in the car, he should have started shooting his shooting at them. If he had that what AK, what did he have? He had a weapon. He could have started shooting at them when he got out the car. And then you say, what? Then the family said he called in the order, or he would usually call in the order. If it's cookies and it's Dolph, why is he going inside to pick up cookies? Right? That's another thing. Why is he going inside? Why come he didn't send his brother inside there? I don't know why these rappers, though, for real, I don't know why they keep on going to these areas when they know getting damn well people are after them. You need to stay low. Damn, at least stay in your car, because this car was bulletproof all the way around. And he should have had on a bulletproof vest and stuff. Because what did I say? He got shot at the back, the arm, what else? The leg. I didn't say nothing about the head, right? So if he would have had on a bulletproof vest, I mean, the arm, they could have hit the main artery or whatever the case is, the leg. But I think, he probably would have still been alive. But then, if somebody's looking for you, they would have still tried to get him later on. That's why I don't understand why these damn rappers, when they know somebody is trying to unalive them, why do they try to prove a point? They show that they're bad, and they still go to these areas, to these cities, these states. I don't understand that. And then you be unalive. That is just trying to make people think they bad and shit. Oh, okay. He shouldn't even be out there picking them. He shouldn't have been out there picking them no cookies, for real. Let's keep it real. He could have had those damn, some of his personal assistants should have went and got that shit. And he need to stay out the hood. You don't have to pass out no damn turkeys. Let them pass out the turkeys. You know? Let them pass them out. He shouldn't have even been nowhere in that area. He knew that people were looking for him. Right, we do know that. And I said that too. There is no way. There is no way. I believe something else was going on there. You know what I'm saying? And it's just it's clear. I mean, it's not point clear, but it's just what we think. We don't know for sure. We're just saying what we think, you know? But I just think the whole situation is weird. Let's see what they're saying here. Let's see what they're talking about in these damn conspiracy things. Let's see if they say anything about this. Hold on. Oh my God, these people talking about something else. Okay, they talking about something else. They didn't got it up here for Dolph, but they're not talking about him. Okay, let's see. This is let's see if they got anything else on here. Let's see what they're talking about here. These are some conspiracy theories. Let's see what they're saying. I hope so. I hope they do show this footage. I hope that's what the what's his name? His Hernandez attorney. What's the guy's name? I forgot his name. But anyway, I hope that's the information he claims to have. I hope he has that. He didn't claim to have it. He just said he got some information that will clear his client. We're gonna see to see if anybody was shooting inside the store. Right. Never. I mean, like, every now, especially not in the early morning. What time did Dolph go to that cookie shop? Some people say he was a blood sacrifice. I don't know about all that. These sacrifices and all this weird stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. That's Dolph right there. Let's see what this dude talking about right here. Okay. Okay, J4. I had already answered, but okay. Um, Let me hide that. This thing freezing up. Okay, well that's freezing up. This damn thing that froze up. Okay, StreamYard. I thought it was evening, but it's been so long. It was in the morning time because I was saying the same thing. Who goes to the cookie shop early in the morning to buy cookies and ice cream? That's very strange. And then plus, if you know somebody's trying to assassinate you, why are you even going to the cookie shop? Clearly, he needed to go because he didn't want nobody else picking up his supposed to be cookies. Okay, let's keep it real. So let's see what this dude talking about right here, real quick. Let's see. What was I looking at? So this dude right here says he giving us the truth about young Dolph's unalive. Let's see what he's saying real quick. Okay, this damn thing. Hold on, y'all. Let's turn this music up. We're gonna hear this real quick, and we're gonna look at the video too. Okay, we're gonna do both of those. Let's see what this dude talking about right here. I'm about to knock this little raggedy computer desk down. I gotta get me another computer desk too, y'all. Okay, let's listen. Wait. Artists also owned all their masters, meaning the record label didn't have full control over these artists. King Von and MO3 also died in November of last year. Young Dolph died. Let's start back up. The truth about Young Dolph's death. Now, before I say anything, I want to say rest in peace. Young Dolph was apparently shot and killed in his hometown, Memphis, Tennessee. Well, I'm going to be the one to tell you that there's much more to this story. The music industry is not what you guys think it is. It is ran by evil people. People who will do anything to get their way. Young Dolph was signed to the record label Empire. Not only him, but also MO3 and King Von were also signed to Empire. All of these artists also owned all their masters, meaning the record label didn't have full control over these artists. King Von and MO3 also died in November of last year. Young Dolph died November of this year. X was also a part of Empire and he also died. And so was Aaliyah. Young Dolph's latest album is literally called Paper Route Illuminati. Look at the album cover. It's the all-seeing eye with Illuminati hand signs. Look at the lyrics of the first song on the album. If I sacrifice myself, will I go to HELL? There is so much more to this story than we were told. If you guys want a part 2, make sure you like, comment, and hit that plus button. The truth about Young Dolph's death. Now, before I say anything, I want to say rest in peace. Young Dolph was apparently shot and killed in his hometown. Let's listen to that again. Y'all just heard a bit. Let's hear that. I'm going to tell you that there's much more to this story. The music industry is not what you guys think it is. It is ran by evil people. People who will do anything to get their way. Young Dolph was signed to the record label Empire. Not only him, but also MO3 and King Von were also signed to Empire. All of these artists also owned all their masters, meaning the record label didn't have full control over these artists. King Von and MO3 also died in November of last year. Young Dolph died November of this year. All of them passed on in November. That's crazy. And so was Aaliyah. Young Dolph's latest album is and all. Wait a minute, hold on. And all of them signed to the same label, and all of them are unalive. That is crazy, man. You know, I don't really believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. Let's keep it real. But some of these damn theories be right on target, okay? Right on target. Hey, brown skin girl. Thank you so much for tuning in. Okay. Oh, okay. I know you did. It was on so long. Shit. Let's see what they said. I know we ain't talking about three. Why would I go to my ops neighborhood to smash, spend the night, etc.? I just don't understand why celebs be moving that way. Right. That's stupid as hell. You know what I'm saying? Y'all drop them dolphins in the chat now because I like Dolph now. Okay. I like him. Okay. But anyway, that's a good question. Why do they go to these places and knowing good and damn well people are after them? All right. And let's see. I go to my apartment name right to smash, but you never know. But I mean, all of this shit sounds very, very strange. All of it. Let's see. So the young Dolph talked a lot in songs about Diddy. What was he saying about Diddy? Y'all, I don't need to be looking at this. Wait, hold on. Let me listen. Set up for Soulja Boy to come up. Period. So he said it was a setup. I'm about to Google right now. Just think about it. I don't believe this though. Today is the 17th. Okay. The 17th. Think about it. 8 days ago, Soulja Boy said he was gonna put 1,000 on his head. Now, okay. I remember that. 9 more days. Today is the 17th. Dolph died on the 17th. The 9 is shaped like a dolphin. Okay, these people be okay, but I mean, it could be some truth. Let's listen to this. About a $22 million deal that he turned down. Let's roll the footage. Let's just hear this. I'm not gonna present my thesis. I'm gonna present this motherfucker for you to see what really is going on. Look, Exhibit A. Let me show y'all this. Hold on, wait. Let me stop this real quick. I want to show y'all this. Oh man, it's hot. Let's see. I need to turn the air conditioner down or up, whatever you call it. Okay, let's see. Let's see his stuff. I got myself in a fucked up man situation, dog. Listen to him. It really takes you, I do know, but I'm gonna let y'all know what's going on. But for the last 6 months, I've been having a motherfucking $22 million contract debating on shit I do the deal or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, should I take the $22 million? Fuck the 22 million. Fuck the 22 million. All right. Now, those who don't understand the industry, do you know how disrespectful that is that he just did? Mm-hmm. Them racist elite motherfuckers that run the planet offered you $22 million to come sell out. And you did. Mm-hmm. But you got a platform though. That was a couple years ago. You got a platform. And you gonna, at least if you're not gonna do the deal, they were still gonna be on his ass, but don't broadcast him. Like, make a little video and brag about it. Right. Like we some bitches. Just right. I'm telling you how they take it. How the elites take it. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. Because see, they real killers. So real killers ain't gonna do all that with you. They ain't doing none of that. They're gonna just take your ass out. Let that shit cool and make you think and wait and make you forget about it. Y'all forgot young Dolph was bragging not that long ago about a $22 million deal that he turned down. Okay. So, okay. Let's roll the footage. So he thinks. See, when I present. He thinks that $22 million deal and the way he threw that down and basically disrespected the record people, that pissed them off, and then they probably wanted to retaliate back against him and got him unalive. I don't know if I believe that 100%, but you never know. All right, you never know. Let's see. Off topic, but these establishments needs to invest in some 4K or whatever the quality was. Did y'all see the clarity of the? I didn't even watch his video at all. So what do you mean on here? You think that his stuff was all set up or what? But getting back to this right here, this is kind of something right here. I don't know why they be advertising what they on social media. I really don't, because those people do be like, what? They will well, it's been said that they will. I don't know if they will or not because I don't want to be saying stuff on this live, but it's been said by other people that they will maybe allegedly do stuff like that. It's like this. They said that folks was mad at Dolph because he owned a lot of property and was trying. Yep, I heard that definitely. But still, a lot of people own property, okay, and do a lot of stuff around Memphis. Black people, like in other cities and things like that. But the arrogancy, I mean, how he was so arrogant, and then we don't know what he was saying to these people and what else he was, involved in regards to these people. You see what I'm saying? We don't know everything. Right. And then another thing too, um, the cameras inside the cookie shop. If they actually have that footage, right? If the lawyer has that footage, if there are more people involved, though, that's what I'm saying. If there are more people involved, say if somebody did it on the inside, that could not be on the footage, because if it was on the footage, in the footage or whatever the case is, right? Then somebody else would be arrested. Why would why wouldn't the police had already arrested them? Because they would have already seen the footage. So Jermaine said that, right, about the cameras being there. And then J4, you said it was an inside job as well. So if it is an inside job and say the police saw the video already, and if there was another person shooting on the inside, why wouldn't that person be already arrested? And then wait a minute, somebody said he turned down 22 million and got shot 22 times. That's another thing too. I'm beginning to believe what this dude said, honestly, even though I don't really believe in conspiracy theories all the time. But listen, it's too many coincidences. Okay, $22 million, and I just realized this when they wrote this in the thing. Shot 22 times. I know. Trust me, I know. 22 million and then got shot 22 times, like they were sending some type of message, right? If they actually did this, or they had some, obviously they had somebody do it. Maybe, allegedly, people are saying that. Let's use those words because I do not want to be, answering to the stuff that I'm saying in this video. All right, don't be wanting to be messing with certain people either. 22 million, 22 times. That is a coincidence. That's a coincidence right there, for real. And then that Illuminati sign, because he did do that eye thing. Dolph did do that on his album cover. Let's see. Right, allegedly. Let's see. Right, that's crazy. So somebody said they sent the message with 22 bullets using their own people. Yo Gotti was definitely behind the hit because he had the most assets in Memphis next to Dolph. Easy resource for power to gain, allegedly. Okay. Okay, let's see. Uh like I said, that 22 and 22 million is too much of a coincidence. I heard people talking about that again before. But the thing about it though, he can turn down all that. Um, Somebody said 22 shots and that's the same car. That's weird. Okay. It's okay to turn it down, but I just don't think you should be advertising that and like bragging on camera, because we've been hearing for the longest about these big executives and stuff, the things, the lengths they would go through to do certain things. So if that is true, why would you do certain things when you know that would make them mad? I know. So, okay. That's why I say it may be more, it's definitely more things involved in this. And if it is like the group you guys are talking about, that means that there are a lot of people inside of this group, right? This organization. So therefore, we know what that means. And so therefore, that's why certain things will be covered up and certain people would take the entire fall. If y'all know what I'm saying. That's crazy. Let's see what else they saying here. Oh no, we don't need to be seeing him. Let's see. Let's see what they're saying right here about this. Let's see what they're saying about him. Let's see this real quick. Just listen.
Dolph, along with this special edition, I'm be breaking down.
I can barely understand him.
Along with other record labels in the industry. They gonna get to it though. First and foremost, I just want to break this shit down. Young Dolph did not start Paper Route Empire, okay? Young Dolph is the creator of Paper Route, as he said it in his interview clip. But that's the reason why I held back and never did no deals, because my focus wasn't never Young Dolph. My focus was Paper Route. Man, bro, we already know this man down with them boys, bro. Like, just look at this picture with everybody in his little...
Let me just show y'all this. Damn, I hate when I have to stand up all the time. Hold on. That's why I should be sharing the thing, right? Okay. Let's show y'all this real quick. We're going to show y'all. Let me start this video over so y'all can see it. I'm being lazy.
They sold part 9. If you got an artist want me to cover, please drop their name in the comment section below. But they gotta be from Memphis, you feel me? I'm doing Young Dolph. Along with this special edition, I'm be breaking down Paper Route Empire along with other record labels in the industry. They gonna get to it though. First and foremost, I just want to break this shit down. Young Dolph did not start Paper Route Empire, okay? Young Dolph is the creator of Paper Route, as he said it in his interview clip. But that's the reason why I held back and never did no deals, because my focus wasn't never Young Dolph. My focus was Paper Route. Man, bro, we already know this man down with them boys, bro. Like, just look at this picture with everybody in his little Paper Route organization. You know what I'm saying? The next picture is even crazy because they all throwing up the same shit. They probably have no idea what they really throwing up and representing. You know what I'm saying? But it's without a doubt this man sold his soul. Without the music videos, all the images, the pictures, like this joint and this joint and this video. Like, the man literally look like he in hell food. Like, without a doubt, bro. Like, I ain't even gotta prove too much for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't even talking about his lyrics, how he danced with the devil just so he get a Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? Like, artists that been in the game as long as Dolph, they all got a lyric that has a deal with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Or talk about God saving them and shit. Like, because they God is the devil fool. Like, don't let that shit confuse you, bro. Now, on to the industry part of it. This man is signed to Empire, okay? Empire is his own.
Those are sixes.
You know what I'm saying? Actually created by this nigga right here. You know what I'm saying? Standing next to Dolph. You know what I'm saying? That's his slave master right there. You know what I'm saying? He made a distribution deal with Empire. Stop thinking deals is just one thing. You could have multiple deals under multiple circumstances under these fucking record labels. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget, this is the same record label that killed some of our favorite artists like PNB Rock, King Von, and X, bro. Like, bro, we lost a lot of talented ass black artists because of this nigga. Not because of this nigga, because I don't want to point no fingers, but because of this life insurance policy under this label. You know what I'm saying? But then you got labels like Sony Music that's in control of Epic Records and records like Columbia. You know what I'm saying? Some of your favorite artists are signed under these record labels, but they ain't gonna talk about it. They all want to be independent artists. But it's another video for another time. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like and comment if y'all want me to do a breakdown on these other record labels. And hit the like video on part 10. But part 10 is gonna be juicy. I may have somebody special.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
And isn't that his that little symbol he used for paper? Is that Empire or Paper Route or whatever? Those are like sixes. Let's look at this real quick. Let's see. Hold on. Let's stop it right here. They make it look like G's, but they can really be sixes. Am I tripping? Those could be sixes as well. Okay, point blank. Now, let's see. That's right. We need to go let's look at that video too. First, let me read these comments over here, see if anybody's saying that. So somebody said Big Cap Dolph was taunting the Illuminati. Somebody said, bro, he taunted the Illuminati after he sold his soul, just like Tupac. That's why he made that song. Somebody said you ain't even when you can't sell yourself. Of course you can't sell yourself for real. What they're talking about though, they're just talking about you sold yourself out for all the you know, the devilish shit they do and blase, you know, for fame and money. You know, you can't actually sell your soul to the devil because for one thing you can't sell your soul because it's not yours to sell. But I'm just saying that's just a figure of speech. I don't think they literally mean that you actually go out there and sell your soul because I mean, how are you going to sell your soul to the devil? Basically they're just saying you're just going against God and you're selling you just basically you selling everything, you selling your soul to these people really, you know, in exchange for fame, fortune, money, or whatever the case is. And if they do any satanic stuff or whatever the case is, you're going to do that and you're going to turn your back against God. So that's what they're talking about. I want to get away with it all. It's all about it. I want to get away. It's all about it. He sold his soul and regrets it, sacrificed it all for his family. That's what they talk about when he did those lyrics of that song. Let's see. Somebody said he never sold his soul. Who bought it? They're right. But that's just a figure of speech. And like they said, when he got shot 22 times and they offer him 22 million, that's what makes you think that something else was involved in this. You know what I'm saying? Because how's that that's a damn big ass what's the name? What is that? What's the word I'm looking for? Y'all, I forgot. That's a big ass coincidence that he got shot. He made a wait, this damn thing is messing up. Let's see. He made a song. Wait a minute, y'all. He made a song shortly before he passed on talking about selling his soul. Listen to Talking to My Scale. Wow. He probably was. A lot of these artists, they tell you things in their music. They give off subliminal messages to you to let you know what's going on without actually saying it. A lot of these artists do this. Let's see. Here we go.
Dolph did not die from gang violence. He was about to purchase Disney Plus. It's the system. The government. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. No.
I don't know about that one right there because everybody got so many conspiracy theories. I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know about that. So is this him right here? Let's see what they're saying. What went down behind closed doors? So what went behind closed doors? Everybody got something, and ain't nobody really seen it on the inside.
The guy who snatched
Let's see.
Dolph's life finally revealed what really made him do the unthinkable. Even though it's been a minute since we lost Dolph, we still have news and updates.
That's what they say right here.
Up on a regular basis. In a super intense case that's got everyone talking, the crazy murder of famous rapper Young Dolph is still causing a major stir in the music biz and beyond. All eyes are on Marcus Johnson, who's now the fourth suspect in the case. Right now, his lawyer and the district attorney's office are going back and forth, trying to work out a deal. Everyone's on edge waiting to see how this intense story finally wraps up. I'm sure most of y'all remember what went down with Dolph, but just to jog your memory real quick, on November 17th, 2021, in broad daylight, something really tragic happened at Makita's Homemade Butter Cookies on Airway Boulevard. Basically, a couple gunmen stormed the place and messed up Adolph Thornton Jr., aka Young Dolph's life forever. The Memphis Police Department shared some chilling pics showing
I remember those pictures.
their guns right before the awful incident. Without wasting a second, the suspects rolled up to the cookie shop, hopped out of their white Mercedes-Benz, and started firing like crazy. Ended up taking Dolph's life in the process. News of Dolph's death spread like wildfire.
Did they go through the door? Did y'all just say they shot through the place? Or did they go through the door?
Worked their tails off to investigate the crime, making sure the area stayed safe and keeping folks from sneaking in to see what went down. In response to the situation, Tennessee House Representative London Lamar and Memphis Councilman J.B. Smiley voiced their concerns and called for a curfew in Memphis. They wanted to keep things under control and prevent any potential chaos or violence that might have erupted after this tragic event. Their goal was to maintain peace and order in the city during this tough time. The aftermath of this messed up act came to light when the Commercial Appeal got a hold of an autopsy report. That document revealed the horrifying extent of the injuries inflicted on the 36-year-old rapper. Believe it or not, Dolph ended up with about 22 gunshot wounds all over the place. His head, back, chin,
he did get shit at his head.
It's a super grim reminder of the sheer brutality and violence that went down on that messed up day. The report became public knowledge in March when someone requested the records. Now, here's something that hits close to home. The spot where it all happened is near Castelia Heights, which is where Dolph grew up. It's chillingly close to the place where he tragically lost his life. In February of 2022, a couple of Tennessee lawmakers put forth a bill. They wanted November 17th to be recognized as the Adolph Thornton Day of Service. The idea behind this proposed holiday is to honor Dolph's memory by shining a light on all the good he did for others. The bill acknowledges Dolph as an amazing person and highlights his dedication to making his community better. It encourages folks to follow in his footsteps by doing acts of service to help others. It's all about celebrating his legacy and making meaningful contributions to society.
This is crazy.
Since that terrible shooting incident with Dolph, and things are finally moving on in the right direction to bring the guilty parties to justice. One of the dudes involved in this untimely death got caught real quick after the whole thing went down. This 23-year-old guy named Justin Johnson was identified and had a serious first-degree murder warrant hanging over his head. The authorities in Tennessee even put up a reward of $15,000 for any info that would lead to Johnson's arrest. Turns out, the dude had a rap sheet with past charges and ties to some organized criminal gangs. He's also known by his rapper name Straight Drop. But wait, there's more. Another guy, this 32-year-old named Cornelius Smith, got linked to the case when they busted him for stealing the getaway car used in Dolph's murder. January 11th, Smith got hit with charges of first-degree murder, weapon possession, and theft. Get this, on that very same day, they nabbed Johnson in Indiana after getting over 500 tips that pointed to his whereabouts. They also grabbed Johnson's passenger, a 27-year-old dude named Shundell Barnett. On January 12th, both Johnson and Smith got indicted on first-degree murder charges and some other criminal stuff. Barnett, on the other hand, got charged as an accessory after the fact. Things are definitely heating up, and it's looking like justice might finally be served. So, Hernandez Govan, the dude who got nabbed on November 10th, is being called the main suspect in Dolph's murder, according to Shelby County District Attorney General Steve Mulroy. Mulroy straight up said they believe Govan was the brains behind this whole thing, calling the shots and setting up the hit. He's the mastermind in this messed up case. But here's the crazy part. In a total surprise twist, the alleged mastermind behind the plot to kill young Dolph managed to bail himself out of jail.
Damn.
It only took less than 12 hours after the judge set the bail. Govan had been indicted and pleaded not guilty to the murder charges back in November of 2022. He had been stuck behind bars without bail. But now here's the deal. Even though Govan himself wasn't physically there, his new lawyer, Manny Aurora, showed up in court on his behalf. And guess what? Judge Lee Coffey granted Govan a bail of $90,000, but with some conditions, of course. Govan managed to cough up that cash, so he was put on house arrest. He is only allowed to leave his place for medical reasons or when he needs to meet up with his attorney. So Govan is accused of recruiting his co-defendants, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith, to carry out the plan to off Dolph. The decision to grant him bail was made based on both the defense and prosecution agreeing on it. Judge Coffey made it very clear that he does not dig into the details or investigate cases. Apparently, there's new info about Govan's role in his health condition that played a part in the decision. Oh, and they say Dolph's family was cool with it too. In a joint statement from the defense and prosecution, they listed 3 reasons for granting the bail. 1, a clearer understanding of Govan's involvement in the conspiracy. 2, concerns for his safety and well-being. 3, everyone agreeing on the $90,000 bond. The district attorney is still confident they can prove the charges against Govan. No doubt about it. But Govan's lawyer, Nicole Mormon, who's worked with big-name clients like rapper Lil Durk and con woman Anna Delvey Sorkin, stands by his client's plea of not guilty. He's ready to fight those allegations tooth and nail. Comments started coming in quick after folks found out that Govan would be able to just walk out. One person said, "Now let's wait and see if someone does to him what he did to Dolph."
They did.
Another said, "You're going to have everybody in Memphis and every country kid in the South on his ass."
No,
okay, so
don't.
there's a little more to be said about the dude, Justin Johnson. aka Straight Drop, who's one of the guys accused of taking young Dolph out. He's got even more legal drama than the others who messed up. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office found drugs and a phone on him while he was locked up.
Covering more breaking news right now. We've just learned of new trouble for one of the suspects in young Dolph's murder. The Shelby County Sheriff's Office confirming to us that Johnston Johnson is under investigation after he was allegedly caught
that illegal
with
contraband
drugs and a phone inside the Shelby County jail.
They ain't spilling the beans on exactly what drugs he had or when they found that stuff, but they're all over it, investigating the whole deal. And get this, this ain't the first time this dude got caught slipping. He had his phone privileges snatched away before because he dropped a rap song using a jail phone back in November of 2022. This guy just can't keep his hands off the stuff. Even though a lot of folks thought that Govan or maybe Straight Drop would be the ones who would take the fall for Dolph, it ended up being someone who was actually pulling the strings behind the shadows. The Trula Mafia Don who went by the names of CEO TZ. News just dropped about TZ dropping the other day. He was the person connected to young Dolph's murder from the get-go. The cops were looking into him, and now he's a goner. Hold up, how did he bite the dust? Well, according to the source, he got shot. Some sources spilled the beans that CEO TZ, aka Joshua Taylor, got blasted in the Orange Mound neighborhood of Memphis. This dude was wanted not just for young Dolph's murder, but for a bunch of other stuff too. ABC 24 confirmed the news too, saying that Joshua Taylor was found dead in Spotswood. His family ID'd him after the shooting went down. The police showed up and did their initial investigation, but they didn't find any suspects at the scene. We're finally figuring out all the little details surrounding young Dolph's tragic murder. Recent happenings have brought a mix of relief and concern. Fernandez Govan, the dude accused of plotting Dolph's murder, got released on bond, which has a lot of people questioning the decision and what it might mean. Meanwhile, Justin Johnson and Cornelius Smith,
that's crazy,
crime, are still locked up without bail, waiting for their day in court. It may seem like justice is playing hide and seek with us in the midst of all these different outcomes, but remember, the legal process keeps chugging right along. Govan's release on bond doesn't mean he's off the hook just yet. It just shows how complex this whole judicial system can be. Cops and prosecutors are still busting their butts to uncover the truth and make sure the responsible parties face the music. CEO TZ is no longer with us. That makes you wonder, was he sacrificed? Was he got because of the retaliation for Dolph? We still don't have many answers, so until we get news about TZ, all we can do is point fingers. And as we navigate through it all, it's clear that Dolph's loss goes way beyond his music and fame. Let's always keep young Dolph's legacy in mind and strive to make the world a safer and better place in his memory. Thanks y'all for sticking with us till the very end.
So we just learned out, we refreshed our memory actually about this entire case and stuff. So the other dude got unalived, the one they really thought that really was connected to young Dolph's assassination. Let's see what y'all said over here. So you said you think it was some type of street shit. You don't think that the rest involved. Gotti bro was taken out in retaliation. Big joke. At least that's what some think. Okay, and then J4 said internet says he was shot through the window. That's another reason why the glass being on the outside is weird. Right. If he got hit from the outside, he would have fell back and most of the glass would be inside, right? And no glass on the inside. Somebody had to shoot from the inside as well. And just so magically the cameras don't work. Why is it that anytime something happens like this, the cameras don't work? Why is that? Let's see what some people said here. Somebody said later we're going to find out that it was all Gotti's people and he paid them off to keep his hands clean. A lot of people think that. I don't know for sure. It's a lot of stuff that people have, on this internet regarding young Dolph, along with all these other people who was on that label who got unalive as well. Goodness. Let's see what they say right here real quick, y'all.
We have an insurance policy on his life. Accidental death or dismemberment if something was to happen to him.
I think his family did. Empire don't take enough percentage to be rich off somebody's death.
So all these people, let's see. All these people underneath that label, King Von, P&B Rock, Mo3, Draco, Young Dolph, Triple X, all of these people that was on his label are unalived. So do we actually think this is all a coincidence? And then again, you got the 22 million and the 22 shots. Do we think this is all a coincidence? And then also, like J4 said, if you got shot from the outside, why wasn't any glass on the inside? And how did you guys say he fell? He fell. If you're shooting somebody from the outside, is it hard in Pop Smoke? Okay. Is it hard to be okay? So if somebody's shooting you from the outside, wouldn't your body fall back the other way? And how did they say they found him? He had fallen toward the glass, right? Because his arm, if I recall this correctly, wasn't his arm outside of the glass? Because you could see his watch. Because I remember seeing pictures like that. So if somebody was just shooting from the inside, I mean from the outside, wouldn't they fall back the other way? Especially if they have very high powered, weapons. So it's a lot of questions that need to be answered. And then what happened to the video footage? You mean to tell me the camera didn't work? And with somebody coming in there with such a high profile, you would think you would keep the cameras and stuff up to par, just in case something happened. Like he gets robbed or anything, so you can have proof. And then again, I still ask a question. Yeah, they could see him standing in front of the window, but how would they know when to come up to that establishment? Because it's all about the timing. You have to know when a person's going to be in a certain area. So when you start making that hit, you will hit them. You will hit the target. So somebody had to notify them to let them know this. And when they pulled up, why didn't his brother get out and start just shooting? Because when they pulled up, I'm pretty sure they pulled up in a way where you would realize that they're not just pulling up just to be pulling up to get cookies. You can kind of tell when people pull up aggressively and when people don't. And then when you see them jumping out the car, he should have jumped out and started shooting. So why didn't he do this? So it's a lot of unanswered questions. And on the 23rd, I think I said the 23rd of September, hopefully a lot of these questions will be answered. Now, let's just say this. If something higher is involved in this, y'all know what I'm talking about. They probably won't ever. They would never, ever reveal that point blank. So many artists that they accuse other people of unaliving, and honestly, whoever they had to take the fall, that's who takes the fall. They never, really uncover that something bigger is behind some of these artists being unalive. So we would never probably know that. Yeah, maybe 50 years from now when all of us are gone, you may know that then. But right now, I don't feel like you would know it, especially if there are, bigger people involved, because they're going to cover their tracks. And if it's like something like really big people, you know who I'm talking about, they're not going to find that out. Even if they know, they're not going to say anything. Those people be like, what? They own a lot of things, a lot of money. It's just hard to even try to think you can get these people. Again, but it's very strange that all these people on the same label are unalive, including Alea, a lot of people, Pop Smoke, all of these people. It's just really a coincidence. And then the 22 shots, the fact that they knew exactly when he was coming to the glass, when he was there, the fact that some people say he was hit from the inside as well, because you don't see any glass on the inside if he just got shot from the outside. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lot of questions. The way he fell. I remember when they was talking about that, the way he fell and stuff like that, because his arm was outside of the window, if I'm not mistaken. It's a lot of stuff, a lot of things. And why didn't Dolph send his brother inside of the cookie shop to do that? So it's a lot of things. Now they did say that. Let me just play this one video if I can find it real quick. Then we're gonna move on. Let's see. Let's see. Trying to find that. And yeah, they could have been mad because he owned a lot of properties and was planning on buying other things. You just never know. When people start doing too much, sometimes they get rid of these people. You know what I'm saying? When they, especially when they act all arrogant and things like that. So you just never know. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see some. I can't find that thing right there. But it is what it is, y'all. I really don't have to find that right there. I was looking for something, but it is what it is. Like I said, I do believe there's more stuff, involved in the entire thing, that happened to Dr. Erder. I believe more people were involved in that. I don't believe that um it was just those people who they got incarcerated or on house arrest. I believe more people were involved. And I don't believe that Govin was the mastermind. I just don't. I believe that he's, you know, somebody else was involved. I don't believe that. But again, guys, his trial is set for September the 23rd. So, of course, when that trial starts, I'm definitely going to be on top of that and let you guys know, about it and things like that. Once again, my condolences are expressed out. See what this is.
If you don't know who this man is,
Let's see what this said. A lot of people talking about that Illuminati stuff. Oh no, we can't be playing this music on here. But anyway, like I said, I was about to play the whole thing, listening to it. I forgot. But again, like I said, when they start that trial on the 23rd of September, I'll definitely be keeping you guys posted because I'm definitely going to be checking it out and things like that. Again, I wish they could get everybody that was involved in this, but I honestly feel like they're not. And I think these people that they already have are going to be the fall people, point blank. If there is something bigger behind his unaliving, I don't think those people are going to be caught. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's involving any type of organization or any type of music companies or anything like that. I just don't see it. Or somebody that's filthy, filthy rich, if you know what I'm talking about. All right. Again, my condolences are expressed out to Dolph's family, his kids, his girlfriend, to his fans and everything. And may he continue to rest in peace. All right. So we're going to move on, guys. We're going to move on to the next story, which is another long one. Sonya Massey. Um, and then Trump, if I get a chance. If I don't get a chance with the Trump tonight, I'll tell you guys about that tomorrow. All right. So let's just cover Sonya. All right. So um, I was looking up the stuff and I seen the actual body cam, which I'm sure you guys saw it too, for that night. And again, I find it to be very just downright crazy how this police officer just, I don't know what the hell, because a lot of people said they saw a pot in her hand. And I'm going to just tell you straight up, when she went down and all that, I didn't see a pot. I seen her pot, the red mittens that she had, the pot holders in her hand. I don't see where she still had the pot in her hand on the floor. I don't know for sure. We're gonna look at this video again to see. So let's see here. Let's see. Where is it? Let's look at this one first. Wait a minute, hold on. Hold on, let me see this real quick. Let's see this real quick. This is it. Hold on. So first, let me just tell you guys this: what the whole go over the whole entire situation, just in case you don't know about it. All right. Now, the Illinois State Police have released body cam footage of an incident involving a sheriff's deputy fatally shooting Sonya Massey, a black woman, in her home. The shooting happened while officers were responding to a report of someone outside doing whatever, a prowler. Now, two officers arrived at Sonya's home to investigate the prowler report. During the interaction, the deputies requested Sonya to turn off the stove, which was heating up water. Now, in the body cam video, a verbal confrontation ensues where an officer can be heard shouting, "I blank to God, I'll shoot you in your face." And then he ordered Sonya to the drop the pan, I guess. Now that situation escalated quickly, leading to the fatal, shooting. Now, Sonya's family is represented by a high-profile civil rights attorney, expressing their anger towards the incident. They demand justice for Sonya, emphasizing that she needed assistance, not a bullet. All right. Now, Sean Grayson, the 30-year-old deputy involved, has been charged with first-degree murder and has been terminated from the sheriff's office. Grayson pleaded not guilty, stating his concern about being attacked with boiling water. Now, the release of the body cam footage has prompted further questions and scrutiny regarding the actions of the involved officer and the circumstances leading to the fatal shooting. The investigation continues as Sonya's family seeks comprehensive justice. And they do have that video here, but I can't show it on this. I'm going to show it on TikTok because they always copyright or strike when I show YouTube videos. Okay, so let's see this right here. This is it. We're gonna see the footage. Hold on, not right here. I've clicked on the same one. Let's do this. Okay, so let's see. First, let's look at this. Well, no, we're not gonna look at these clips from the. Let's not look at that one first. Let me go back to that. I don't want to see hers first. We're gonna go back. I want to see the other one first. Go off this damn thing. Damn, TikTok. Hold on, let me go back to the other one. Let's go to, I don't know which one of these videos it is. Let's see which one it is.
The body camera video shows Sheriff's Deputy Sean Grayson and his partner searching around
I'm going to show you another one too, though.
Springfield, Illinois, around 1 a.m. after she called 911 reporting a prowler.
Sheriff's office.
The officers waited more than 3 minutes before Massey opens the door and says, "Don't hurt me."
I was hurt you. You called us. Okay. So what'd you hear?
Somebody outside my house.
A few minutes later, they went inside.
What is your last name?
She couldn't remember her last name, y'all.
You're not in trouble. I see the text.
At one point, Massey got up to remove a pot of hot water from the stove.
We don't need a fire while we're here.
But within seconds, the moment turned tense.
Where you going? Where your hot steaming water?
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
And when she said, I'm gonna stop that right there, because when she said that is when everything just escalated. I don't know. Honestly, every time I look at this video, y'all, for the life of me, I don't see why he started shooting. I just don't. Because some people said that she had that pot in her hand. But let's just say even if she did, okay, he was standing behind the damn counter. All right. And he was far enough from her where if she did throw the water, it wouldn't have gotten on him. It wouldn't have did nothing like he was saying. Okay. And also, again, he was standing behind that damn counter, and then he proceeded to walk away from that area. And if you're so threatened, why would you leave from that position? You could have stayed and walked and moved back. Yeah, I know. I saw him. He could have just moved back. And then when he moved back, like I said before, when he told her, "I'm going to shoot you in your effing face," what he should have been saying is, put the damn pot down and hold your hands up. Just hold your hands up straight up in the air. And then he should have had his partner go over there and just grab her and put handcuffs on her, whatever, if that's what she was trying to do. The shooting thing, in my opinion, was excessive force, and he didn't have to do that, point blank. Let me go ahead and move fast forward on here.
First aid, even though Grayson just
We're going to stop this. I want to go to the other because I want to go to the actual thing. Okay, hold on. Oh my God, they're going to my video. Hold on, let me go to the actual video. The other video. Let's see where that's. I think it's right here. Let me see.
I'm still in shock.
This is her son. I don't want to see this one yet. Let me see. Go to this one. I think it may be this one.
I'm gonna go get my kid.
Wait a minute, hold on. Before we look at the actual video, I got to find it. Let's listen to what this lawyer said. Let me just go back and just go to this lawyer since it came up. Let's see what this lawyer said about this entire thing. Right. No bullet should have been fired. Nothing. Not a damn thing. It doesn't matter if she had any water in there, because let me tell you something. I saw her go to the sink in another video and she added more water in that damn pot. So that means that would have cooled that pot down. All right. Also, too, again, he was behind the counter. All right. He was far enough from her. Even if she would have thrown the water, it wouldn't have got on him like that. He could have ducked anyway. But if he would have did it the proper way, he didn't even have to worry about that. If he thought when she said I rebuke you, instead of him saying I'm gonna shoot you in your fucking face, what he should have been saying is put the pot down, hold your hands straight up in the air. That's what he should have been saying. And when she put her hands up in the air, that's when he should have told the other partner to go over there. The other partner was in the bedroom back there first, searching around. But then he came out with his gun pointed, right? So he should have told that partner to get around here and go over there and restrain her when he had her hands pulled up. Why do I have my hands up in the air? That's what he should have told her to do. Now let's listen to this lawyer real quick. Because they be doing all that. He did too much.
So he wants to get his kid to see if he can save her, and he says, "Nah, she's done.
Wait,
it's a headshot." And
let's
that's
turn
what
it
he
all
thinks.
over.
Headshot, dude. She's done.
So he wants to get his kid to see if he can save her, and he says, "Nah, she's done. It's a headshot." And that's what he threatened her with.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Fucking bitch is crazy. I mean, listen to the callousness. He just got done shooting somebody who was vulnerable adult that posed no threat to him whatsoever. She had a pot of hot boiling water. Rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Pulls his gun. She cowers and says, "I'm sorry."
Oh, all right. I'm not even gonna waste my med stuff then.
Waste my med stuff. She's not worth trying to save.
Holster down. Let her fucking just.
Did he just say he don't want to waste this stuff?
Is that what you were going to say? You didn't render aid. The minute you pulled your fucking gun, she cowered. She was no threat to you whatsoever. That is powerful evidence. Funny how he's putting up the crime scene tape for his own crime.
Oh, hurt you. You called us. We're not. So what'd you hear? Nah, that's where I'll fucking shoot her in the fucking face.
Okay.
I'm gonna go get my kid. Nah, headshot, dude. She's done.
So he wants to get his kid to see if he can save her, and he says, "Nah, she's done. It's a headshot." And that's what he threatened her with.
Yeah, I'm good. This fucking bitch is crazy.
Fucking bitch is crazy. I mean, listen to the callousness.
So that's crazy, y'all. We just played this over. Let me go to the other video.
Somebody who was vulnerable,
That is crazy.
adult that posed no threat to
And
him.
I had a problem with all of that. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. If you just, I know that he and a lot of other cops, be immune to certain things when they unalive people because they do it so much, or when they shoot people, they do that so much. But the thing about it, you have a body cam on, right? He was so damn, I don't know, stupid as hell. Why would you say that? Why would you say that a fucking bitch is crazy or whatever he said? Why say that? He shouldn't have said any of that after he just unalive her. And then did he just say he didn't want to waste his kid, or did the lawyer say that? That is crazy. The lady is bleeding to what. The first thing he should have did is ran over there and offered first aid, even though he didn't really care. He knew he didn't really care. So, but he could have still just at least acted it out because he know that the other police officer has his body camera. That's stupid. And what if she had cameras in her residence? It's just plainly dumb. And for him to, all she said is, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Okay. Okay, she was at the stove. Okay, maybe she did have the pot in her hand. I don't know. I couldn't see anything. But still, all he had to do is say, "Put the pot down and put your hands up in the damn air." Period. He could even tell her to stoop her ass down when she did that. He could even say that or walk away from the stove. But he didn't do any of that. He just started shooting. In that situation, he should have yelled verbal commands and created a lot of distance, right, between him and her. Shay, did they say why she called the police anyways? Like what? And what was the issue she was going through? Because she thought somebody was outside, a prowler. So she called the police because of that fear. All right. And when they came there, she told them that she loved them and everything. Wait till I show you the other video. I mean, that's crazy. And then they were sitting down when she was sitting on the couch looking for her ID. When they asked her name, I don't know if she forgot her last name or she just didn't know if she should tell them. Okay. But they were talking to her like they were friends, basically. Like they weren't going to do anything crazy, laughing, making jokes. So what the hell is wrong with this cop? Because he was just laughing, making a joke. And if he was so concerned about her going to do some weird shit, why even tell her to go to the stove and take the pot down? Or he didn't, I don't think he said go over there. He just said that it was a flame over there and go stop it or whatever because they don't want the house to be burnt down while they're there or something like that. I can't remember. Just plainly ridiculous. Let's see what some of these comments said. And he did laugh a little. Somebody said he laughed after he said headshot, dude. He smirked a little bit. I don't know if he was smirking because it's funny or sometimes people just do that out of habit. I don't know which one it is. And they said nobody was speaking to him afterwards, and they shouldn't. They know he was in deep trouble. Yeah, because they was all looking at his ass. Right, that's weird, but I don't know if he actually did that or not. I just don't think um I don't know what the fuck is wrong with this dude. Honestly, I just really don't, y'all. I really don't. Okay, he's been in trouble so many times. I thought I read where he did some other weird shit, assaulting somebody. I'm not sure, allegedly. Just a lot of weird stuff. But I thought I did hear him laugh a little bit too. Um, yeah, he was definitely unbothered by everything. He knew he had took her out too. That's why he went straight to that head shot. He shot this lady right through her face. He definitely, somebody said he had no business being a cop with 2 DUIs and 5 police jobs in 3 years. Prayers for the family. She didn't deserve to pass on. Right. Let me go to this other video where we can actually see, like I said before, that entire situation is crazy to me. It really, truly is. And I definitely don't agree with the shit. It's the same. I don't agree with the shit that he did. He really abused his power. He used excessive force. He didn't even use correct anything. He didn't do what he's supposed to have been doing. He overreacted. And it cost her life. He did everything wrong. My goodness. Right, so he get fired. But I don't know if he actually did that for that reason. I think he really was. I honestly think he really probably was scared that she was going to throw that water. But even if he was, okay, the thing about it is he did not have to shoot. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? We don't know what he was thinking because we're not him. Okay, all we're doing is making assumptions. We don't know for sure, but it doesn't matter what he thought. The thing is that regardless of whatever he thought, he used excessive force. He didn't never have to shoot anything. He could have even pulled out his GUN if he wanted to, but all he should have been telling her is to put the pot down, hold your hands up, or either stoop down to the floor or move away from the stove. That's it. And then his other partner should have been coming over there to quickly put her in handcuffs just so they could figure out what's going on and what she was trying to do. You see what I'm saying? They didn't handle that properly. That's not the way you handle that. It's just not. It really is. You don't do shit like that. Right. You don't do shit like that. That's weird the way he did that. And like I said, I don't know if he was intending on doing this. Some people say he didn't have on his body cam. He didn't have on his body cam, but I think he just didn't have it on, period. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he had it on at all. Maybe, you come into this, you don't really think that something big is going to go down. You just think you're coming over to check out to see who is coming around her house or who's outside or whatever the case is. As far as the car, I think they was concerned about the car. Oh, let me stop. I think that what was I saying? I think the reason why they came inside is because, like with always, anytime you call the police and you say you think you see somebody outside, they always come inside and check. I called the police before and they came inside my place and checked it out. You know what I'm saying? They checked out the whole entire place. And as far as asking for her identification, since they had to write a report and close the report, of course they got to put her name and all of that on there. None of that stuff is a problem for me. What's the problem is the way how he handled the entire situation. He knew that he was dealing with somebody with mental issues. She had just went to the doctor about it. She had the police come by there the day before. They knew this at the police station. And again, too, why did they send this weirdo? I know he probably was on in the area, but send some damn body else because they knew this dude was a hot ass mess. His dad or uncle is the chief or work for the police department or some type of big position. So therefore, he probably got the job because of that. I don't know. That's why I use the word probably. So they knew that this dude is a damn ticking time bomb. So why send him to a house where a woman is possibly dealing with mental issues? That is crazy all the way around. It's just really, really crazy. Why would you send him in the first place if he be doing the most? Why? That's crazy as hell. So let me show it to y'all real quick, okay? Hold on. Okay, so here we go.
You called us.
Okay.
So what'd you hear?
Somebody keeps outside my house, y'all. Please, I'm trying to get help, y'all. But
What do you need help with?
nothing. I just, please, God, please, God, please. I don't know what to do.
You doing all right mentally?
Yes.
Sure?
My medicine and stuff.
All right. Okay.
I love y'all. Thank y'all.
All right.
Let me see. Where you going?
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I would rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
Rebuke you in the name of
better.
Jesus.
God, I forgot.
I'm gonna show this like this because I don't want to show this on camera. I'm not gonna show that on camera, y'all.
Shots fired, shots fired, shots fired. I'm gonna go get my.
Now I can show the rest of it. Damn, that's crazy.
You're done. You can go get it, but that's headshot. Yeah, I'm not taking boiling water. Hey, look, it came right to our feet too. I'll go get my med kit. Go get hurry, get your med kit. I mean, there's not much we can do. We can at least try and stop the blood. Is there anything you think we can do for it? All right, I'm not even gonna waste my med stuff then.
Oh, he did say that shit.
No, she had boiling water and came at me with boiling water. Yeah, I'm good. It's crazy. Oh, it hurts you. You called us.
Okay, now we know he said the FNBITCH. We know that they said the FNBITCH was crazy, which is very inappropriate. And he did say he's not gonna waste his med stuff. You shouldn't even be saying that stupid shit on camera. That's dumb. What you mean you're not gonna waste your med shit like you can't get some more? That is stupid as shit. Again, this dude, this ex-cop, had no reason to fire. Okay, period. Because he was standing. Let me look at this video. He was standing behind that damn counter, y'all. He really was. Let me turn the volume down. He was standing behind this damn counter. Let's keep it like that. See, he was standing behind his counter. He knew that the woman was dealing with mental stuff. You could tell the way she was acting. And plus, she had called the police a day before, hours before. And they came by the house. You know, good and damn well, they have a record of that. Okay, so she was by the pot. She did have the pot in her hand when he said put the pot in. So she did pick up the pot. Okay, when she said I rebuke you, she did have the pot in her hand and stuff. But she was at the damn sink then. But he was standing behind that damn counter far enough. If she would have thrown that pot, let me say this again. If she would have thrown that pot, she was far away from him. He started walking around the counter when he started shooting. But by that time, she had already dropped to the ground, to the floor, and everything. So even if she would have thrown that water then, it wouldn't have hit nowhere but his feet, which he claims some got on his feet. This is crazy, man. But he was standing right behind that damn counter, like I said before, and far away from this lady. And that's why when he went outside, everybody just looking. I'm gonna look at this right quick again. Right, he act like he paying for. He wasn't paying for shit. Why was he acting like it's coming out his damn pocket? Even if it did, they would give him the money back. That's an expense of working. So she had the pot, a big ass boiling pot of water. She did have that with two pot holders. And that's when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. He said, you better F and not, I'll shoot you in your face. And she said, oh, I'm sorry. She stooped down, came back up. And so she may have thrown the water somewhere then, but he was far behind that damn counter, like I said before. He could have moved back. He could also told us, put the pot down, put your damn hands up, or sit down on the floor or whatever. He knew this lady was mental. Come on now, that's crazy. That is crazy. I done looked at this video so many times. And then for him to have the audacity to say he don't want to waste his meds because she's already gone. Waste them. What you mean waste? Shouldn't even been saying that. And then he claimed that she came to him. No, she did. Let me look at this video again, because when I promise you, she just was at the stove, then she went to the sink, and she did put more water in it at the sink. She didn't never come toward him. Even if she would have, it was only a little. He still was far away from this lady. Let's look at this again. She got a mitten and a towel, a red mitten and some type of towel that she got. She was standing by the sink by that time with the water. with the pot. She said, I rebuke you. She stooped down and she got back up, and that's when she probably, you know what, if she did throw that water, she threw the water because they started pulling out their GUNs. He said, I'm going to shoot you in your effing face. Then that's when she might have did that water. But then she stooped all the way down to the ground, and that's when he started shooting her, from what I can see. You didn't have to do that. He was like, I mean, there's not much we can do. I'm not even going to waste my meds. Who says this? That's stupid as shit. Why say that dumb shit? That's what I just said. I said too. Once she had the water, he thought she was going to pour it on him, right? And I kind of stay him being, afraid of that or whatever the case is. All he had to say when he put out his gun, he could have said, drop the daggone pot. Put it down right now and hold your damn hands up. That's what he should have been saying as he is stepping back. And then his partner should have went over there and put the handcuffs on her. Or they could have used the taser. He could have put out his taser and just tased her ass. But she, hopefully she wouldn't have got electrocuted or anything like that. But I'm just saying, I think he should have just told her, hold her damn hands up and stoop down to that damn floor and don't move. That's what I think he should have said. Like they do people sometimes. He wanted to use excessive force because he have a lack of care for people of color. He wanted to use that damn excessive force. Let's keep it real. Let's call it how we see it. He didn't give a shit about that lady. Shit. That's why he was like, I'm going to shoot you in your face. Why you got to shoot her in the face? He did exactly what he said he was going to do, okay? Point blank. He had a clear disregard for her life. He didn't value her damn life or anything else. And she didn't come up to him like he's trying to say either. He walked around that damn thing. If you're so scared you're going to get hit with water, why the hell would you walk around the damn cabinet? If anything, counter, you would have moved back further. She even told these people, I love you at the beginning. That's crazy. And let me tell you something. The reason why she was talking about Jesus, because when she first came to the door, she was talking about Jesus the whole time. Her family said she loved God and things like that. So that's why she was talking about Jesus. And think about it. She had went to the hospital the day before. They got a record of that. And certainly when she called the police and had them come out the day before or earlier that day, they have a record of that too. So they should have known that they was dealing with someone with mental issues. And they should have sent different people when they knew this dude right here has a history of doing the damn most. Why send this drunk up there anyway? His ass probably was drunk then. Who knows? If you shoot or tase, you run the risk of the hot water falling on her if she survived. That's why they should have told her to put the damn pot down. Put the damn pot down and hold your hands up. Hold your hands up over your head and keep them up there. He should have never shot a damn thing. He didn't have to tase. He didn't have to do anything. All he had to do was tell her, put the pot down and hold your hands up and don't fucking move, because she had already said, I'm sorry. So then she was remorseful, right? So if he would have told her the hands up, she would have been saying, I'm sorry then. She wouldn't have reached for nothing else. He could have even had the other police officer run over there quickly and put her in damn restraints. There was no excuse for him to say, I hope they tear his ass up in court. That don't even make no sense. Right. He had enough space automatically. J4, he was back far enough automatically. And then his stupid ass, he was so scared, so he walked around the day going counter to shoot her. You know what? I wanted to say this, and I'm glad you said it. He got offended. I was trying to think, what can I say? To me, it looks like he got mad when she said, I rebuke you in the name of the Father, in Jesus Christ. That's what she said, in the name of Jesus Christ, the Son. Okay, she didn't say the Son, and I'm just saying it like that, but I think he got offended from that too. And that's why I ask people, is he a Satanist? Because he got offended by that. And that's when he said, I'm going to shoot your effing head off. That don't even make no sense. Let's see what else they're saying here. And she also told him, please don't hurt her when she came to the door. They should have known, man. She clearly must have seen some stories or had some type of experience with them or whatever the case is. Somebody said she was at least 15 feet away and barely lifted the pot before he made up his mind. Right. The fact that the cops' partners saw everything and just sided with him instead of stopping him is just as worse. Right. He should have stopped that shit. And also, too, again, she only lift that pot up just a little, just like somebody said in this comment section. Damn, she didn't like pick it all the way up and just toss the water out over her head. She didn't do that. Right. That's weird, man. And I hope that they charge his ass fully. I know some people think he's gonna get out, but I don't really think so. It's a cut, what is it, cut dry case or whatever you want to say, cut and close or however you say it. It's that you can see everything right there. And look how the police officers were all looking at him when he was coming out the door. This is crazy. It's just like the story I was telling you guys about with the dude out here got shot. They did 100 rounds into that dude sitting on the ground. He wasn't doing shit. And if he did grab his air gun, they should have tased the shit out of him versus shoot him 100 times. Who does this? Some of these cops don't need their jobs, y'all. They need to be their ass thrown out of that position because they are not good cops. How are you just out here unaliving people because you get scared or because what you think? You're supposed to know. And when you got tasers and shit and things like that, you can utilize those tasers. Damn, you don't have to shoot people like that. This girl was no threat to him. You could tell from the moment when they even saw her at the door. You could tell that she has some mental stuff going on too. Look how long she took to come to the door. She didn't even know about the car in the driveway. The whole thing was weird as shit. And I don't agree with it. I think he deserved to be his ass incarcerated. I'm glad they fired his ass. He should have never been hired. And whoever hired his ass needed to be fired as well. Okay, that's on everything. As far as his partner, I wasn't there. I don't know exactly. They're gonna stick together, so I can't really blame him for whatever he was doing at that particular time. But I'm pretty sure when they questioned him, he told the truth. I'm pretty sure of that. You know what I'm saying? So the thing is, this damn cop who did all the shooting, Sean Grayson, he need his ass whooped. You don't do this. That is not something that he should have done. He used excessive force. There was no reason why he needed to use that gun to shoot with. He didn't need to shoot, period. All he had to do was, if he wanted to pull out his gun, he should have just shot it. He should have just told her to drop the pot since he was scared. Since she said, "I rebuke you in the name of the sun," or whatever the case is. And he should have just told her to put her hands up in the daggone air so he can see, so he can control the situation. And then his partner should have came over there and placed the handcuffs on her, point blank, just to, see what was going on. And if they thought that she was going to throw water, then of course she would have had charges for doing that. That's the way that entire case should have happened. It should have happened just like that, not what he did. That's stupid as shit. Who does this? Why are you even a cop in the first place? Who the fuck hired him? Who? He should have never been hired. Now, her son, hold on, let me see. We do have, hold on. They said that Sean Grayson has a history of red flags. Okay, let's just talk about some of this stuff real quick. What time is it? 12:15. Let me hurry up. Okay, so let's see. We're not going to go back over that again. Oh, let's see here. So they said Grayson's work history suggests that the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office mishandled its hiring process and either ignored or didn't see the red flags. Okay, so let's see what the red flags are. Let's see, continue reading. So we know that he joined the Army in 2014, but he left in 2016 for a serious offense. Grayson twice pleaded guilty to driving under the influence of alcohol, once while he was enlisted in the Army and once after he got out. A spokesperson for Sangamon County said the sheriff's office knew about both DUIs. And that's a fucking shame. Grayson had pleaded guilty to those DUIs too, y'all. Now, in addition, the Sangamon County Sheriff Office position was his sixth law enforcement job since 2020. There's a problem right there. I don't know why. I do know why, but I'm just saying. They said that is not the work history of a law enforcement official that I would ever want to hire. Video showed that it was a calm scene after the two deputies entered Sonya's home, and she sat on a sofa, fumbling through her purse for her driver's license. Then he pointed toward a pot of water boiling in the kitchen and said, "We don't need a fire while we are here." You can show he don't have any damn compassion. Anyway, what the hell do you mean we don't want no fire while we are here? You shouldn't want a fire at all. No fire at all. Now, Grayson was right to recognize the danger there, but a well-trained officer or cop with common sense would never send a potential suspect away from him and toward a potentially dangerous object. They will if they don't think the damn suspect is dangerous. Okay? So that's why I know that he didn't really have a real threat. But, in all reality, he shouldn't have sent her over there to that water. And another reason why he should have sent her over there, just like they said in this article, is because they asked her, "Are you doing all right mentally?" And she said, "Yes, I took my meds." Okay, so why would you send this woman who said, "Yes, but I took my meds," to the damn stove to get a hot pot off the stove? If she's having mental issues, she could be capable of doing anything. And then her family said that she had recent mental health struggles. They say, given her response to the questions about her mental well-being, deputies knew, or they should have known, that she was being treated for a mental illness. The same thing I've been saying for the last few days. By sending her away from him and toward the boiling pot, Grayson relinquished control of the situation. I just told y'all, when he sent her over there and when she was sitting at the stove, he lacked control. If he would have told her to hold her hands up, put the pot down, hold her hands up, he would have gained control back. And when he did that, he had her go over there to the pot. They say he put himself, his partner, and Massey in harm's way. Now, Massey said right when Grayson said, "We don't need a fire." After she turned off the stove and started moving the pot to the adjacent sink, the deputies still in the living room area, they backed away because they knew that she could possibly throw that water, on them. So that's why they backed up. And then Sonya asked them, "Where are you going?" And then Grayson responded while he was laughing, "Away from your hot, steamy water." And then she said, "Away from the hot, steaming water." And she said that in a light tone that reflected Grayson's laughter. "Oh," she continued, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Again, the tone strikes me as light, not threatening. You know what? Let me tell y'all something straight up. I don't even think that when she said, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," I don't even think she meant anything harmful. I think she just said that. I honestly think she said that because he said, "Away from your hot, steaming water." And she was joking around saying, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," in response to what he said. She said, "Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." I think she said it because he said, "Away from your hot, steaming water," because he was thinking in his mind that she is capable of throwing the water on her, and she know in her mind that she's not planning on doing that. So she rebuking his evil thoughts, his negative thoughts about her. That's what I think she was rebuking. I don't think she was rebuking anything other than that. I don't think she saw no demon inside of him with all these weirdos said online. I don't think it was none of that. I think she was saying because he said, "Away from your hot steaming water," because they was joking the whole entire time and talking and everything. You wouldn't even think it would have came to this. And he said, "Away from the hot," she said, "Away from the," she repeated it, "Away from the hot steaming water. Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Getting there and going well. It sounded like she said that because she was rebuking what he said, because he basically is saying that away from your hot steaming water, like he's insinuating that she's gonna burn him. and she knew she wasn't that type of woman that would do that. So she just said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And then I guess he said, huh? And she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. But I don't think she meant it like she's about to throw, the water on him and F him up. I think she was just talking about because of what he was saying, that he was basically insinuating that she would take that water, or he was thinking that she would take that water and throw it on him. And that's when she said it the second time, he said, you better F it not. And then Grayson snapped when he said that. And while he was saying that, he put his hands on his holster weapon and threatened to shoot her and order her to drop the effing pot. So he did tell her to drop the effing pot, but as he was saying that, he started shooting. Massey said, okay. So she did have the pot in her hand, but I don't think she was ever trying to throw no water on him. She said, okay. And she said, I'm sorry. Remember, this lady was mental. Even if she did proceeded to act like she was throwing the water, I don't know if she did or not because I didn't see her doing that. But even if she did, it couldn't have been like she could have reached him because he was standing behind the counter and he was at least 15, somebody said at least 15 feet away from her. See, the living room was separated from the kitchen by a counter. Grayson moved around the counter to see her. So if he had to move around the counter to see her, why come he didn't stay his ass back around the counter and just move backwards? So when she throws the water, it won't get to him. And then once she finished throwing the water out, that's when the other partner could have ran over there and grabbed her. Then she crouched down, raising both hands to her head. Oh my God. Excuse me, y'all. In disbelief or panic. Then she rised up slightly while holding up the pot in one hand. She held the pot up to let him know, I'm not fit to do anything. Okay, there's nothing. I'm not doing anything with the pot. At that point, Grayson fired 3 shots. His partner, who also drew his weapon, did not fire. And he said, yeah, I'm not taking effing boiling water to the effing head. That's what he said after he shot her. And then when he called the EMS and backup, Grayson asked whether law enforcement had previously been called to Massey's home over any mental illnesses. So they said, let me read J4. She said if she did throw the water, still didn't deserve a bullet. Also, her pot would have been empty. Right. If she held the pot with one hand, that tells you that there wasn't much water. That's what I just said. She poured out some of that water down that drain and added a little bit more to it. The water wouldn't even be hot like it was. Even if it was, his ass was far enough behind that counter, 15 feet. There was no reason for him to do that. He walked around that counter and started shooting. She had held the pot up above to show that there was nothing in the pot. Okay? Period. And he didn't have to do that shit. Let's see where we at here. So then Grayson started working for Logan County, Illinois Sheriff's Office, where he worked from May 2022 to April 2023. He said that he has been intoxicated throughout his whole life. And at one police department, they said he just one day just stopped showing up for his shifts. He also wrongly described his military discharge from the army as honorable, and that the department never sought to verify it. Okay, and then one police department he worked at in Kincaid, Illinois, a member of the Kincaid Board of Trustees described him as a loose cannon. I told y'all he was arrogant and cocky. That pot was small. She had to hold it with 2 hands when she took it off the stove. So Sonya Massey was unalived by an officer who drifted from one law enforcement job to another after leaving the Army after a serious offense. It doesn't appear that any of the departments that hired him thoroughly vetted him. How could they have hired him if they had. We know how because he has a relative there working. So that's how he got hired, allegedly. Right. But when you have relatives in certain positions, sometimes, you slip through the crack and they hire these people, and that's what they do, point blank. Just doesn't make any sense. Now, let me let y'all hear her son. I'm not going to show you the video itself, but I'll let you hear it. Let me see if I can get the right video. Oh, my God. Oh, wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Excuse me, y'all. I'm getting tired of shit. Hold on. I'm trying to find this boys. Is it this one? Let's see. Yeah, here, listen to this, y'all, real quick.
It's not real. This can't be real. I don't know how this could be real. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The best cooker. Like, I'm not gonna lie, she cooked me the best food. I love her food, honestly. And like, she just, I don't know, she was just a ball of energy, like a ball of energy. She could talk to anybody, Like, if she was right here right now, she would be talking way better than me because I don't know how to talk for real like her, honestly. But I don't know. All I can say is she's just the most loving person ever. I don't know. That's the person that made me just feel so loved.
A good mother. She was very smart. And she's always helping everybody but herself. She was sick, but she still went to work. She went home. She was a homebody. She wasn't a drinker and a smoker. She was just a homebody. And her kids would go to school, go home, and go to their rooms and play on their computers or go to TikTok, and she'd be in the kitchen cooking. And that's all she did. She really was a homebody and a good mom.
I'm still in shock, honestly, from all of this. Like,
It's not real.
That's the damn thing, y'all. It's not real. We're gonna stop that real quick. Yeah, it's just plainly ridiculous. I think the other person is a son, and then the other person, let me see. I know one is her. Excuse me, y'all. I know one is her son. Okay, and the whole thing is that again, it's just really a tragedy, something that shouldn't have happened. Again, the cop used excessive force, misconduct, and just basically just no regards to her life. In my opinion, I mean, look at the shit he said. He's wasting his first aid kit on her. He said this F and BITCH is crazy, and all that. Also, I believe that they should have been informed that she had, mental stuff going on, so they would have known how to handle her more efficiently. Okay, so they failed her on so many levels that is plainly ridiculous. The whole entire situation is ridiculous, and it should have never happened. Point blank. Now, this dude is incarcerated right now. I don't think they even gave him a bail. I don't know for sure, but I know he's incarcerated. Um, I forgot when he'll be going up to his little court case or whatever the case. I don't remember, but I'm glad that he is incarcerated. He's facing a bunch of years. I forgot how many. I know it's one of them is aggravated assault, I think, or aggravated assault with a weapon or something like that, and then obviously first degree murder. I remember that. And I think he has another charge. Let me just look and see real quick, y'all. Let's see. Sure. Great. Let's see. Let's see, y'all. Okay, so let's see. Once that come on. Let's see. I think it's right here. Let's see what it is, y'all, real quick. Well, they call him a bully. Oh man, where's this shit coming up right here? Let's see. I'm trying to see. They're going over this. I just want to see what all his charges are. So they got an audio. Wait a minute, let me read this to y'all. Hold on. Did y'all hear that? In a recording released by the Logan County Sheriff's Office, where Grayson worked from May 2022 to April 2023, a supervising officer is heard um, admonishing, I think that's how you pronounce that, Grayson for what the senior officer said was his lack of integrity, for his lying in reports, and for what he calls official misconduct. This man had a problem. He said the sheriff and I would not tolerate lying or deception. Okay. At one point, the supervising officer warns Grayson that officers like you have been charged and they end up in jail. 7 months on, how are you still employed by us? And Grayson replies, I don't know. Now, the audio recording and Meredith description of Grayson's conduct paint a picture of a man quick to anger and, according to docus, willing to abuse his power as an officer. He should have never been hired. Yeah, he should have never been hired. So Grayson was arrested and charged with first-degree murder, aggravated battery with a firearm, and official misconduct. He has pleaded not guilty. So he had another incident in March 2023, y'all. He had an encounter with Meredith, in which Grayson was described as steamy mad, and it was included in a multi-page report obtained by CBS News from the Logan County Sheriff's Office. The Girard police chief was concerned enough about the incident to flag it to the Logan County Sheriff, noting that he believed Grayson had been recently diagnosed with cancer and his brother had passed on by suicide. Okay, I meant to say S word. It also included accusations against Grayson of abusing his powers and harassing a man and woman arrested at a traffic stop. A complaint was filed against Grayson by the couple, accusing him of being a bully and of not respecting the woman's privacy. Police reports said she had hidden drugs inside her body. In her complaint, she described being told by Grayson and another male officer to remove the bag of drugs in front of them. She was later taken to a hospital to have it removed by a doctor. She described feeling violated when she said Grayson barged into the examining room while the doctor was performing the procedure. Grayson denied any wrongdoings or even being present at the hospital. This is tripped out. Okay, but yeah. So we just learned even more stuff about this weirdo. He really shouldn't have been in that position. And like I said, whomever hired him, this person should be held accountable as well. Why do they put these weird ass people in these positions to just basically unalive people for no apparent reason? Doesn't even make any sense. And I will keep you guys updated on her case, you know, as the days go by, whatever information I find. Again, my condolences and prayers are expressed out to Sonya's family, kids, to her friends and all. And my condolences and prayers are extended out to you guys. And also, may she rest in peace. And I definitely hope that justice is done completely on this ex-cop, because he definitely does not deserve to be out here in his free world. He needs to be in that cage locked up like the animal he is. And that's just on everything. All right. All right. So we've been on here for 2 hours, y'all. So I'll tell you what, tomorrow I will let you guys know about what Trump said, because this is a long time. And I'm getting ready to go to bed. It's 12:36. I'm supposed to be in bed, by 1. But I'll be in there about 1:30 so I can get ready to go to sleep. I'm tired now, y'all. But I did have a good live. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. Let me go ahead and do roll call. This was a good call tonight. So let's go up here and see. Okay, I want to say thank you to. It's a lot of comments on here. Let me just go on back some more. Tony Vance for coming by showing support. Jermaine for coming by showing support. You probably sleep. J4, you have a good night at work and thank you for coming by showing support. John in the Bush, thank you so much for coming by showing support. Let's see, did I miss anyone? Sorry about that. Y'all know on the damn computer. Sorry about that. Y'all be forgetting I'm on live. Let's see. Nightbot doing his job. Young Riz, how you doing? Happy and blessed Tuesday to you. Thank you for coming by showing support. And thank you, Jermaine. I thought you was asleep, hon, because you've been quiet for the longest. You know you was asleep and just woke up when I said I'm ready to get off here. But yeah, y'all. Don't forget to thumbs up this video. Hold on, let me do this real quick, y'all. Oh my gosh. Don't forget to thumbs up this video, y'all. Hit the bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. And please subscribe to the channel. You can leave a comment in the comment section to let me know what you think about this whole entire thing with the cop unaliving Sonya, and also the information. You know, what do you have to comment on regarding the information I talked about concerning Dolph? And what do you think about the September 23rd court date that's coming up, which is not far from now? So, you know, it's soon, so it's not too long. All right, so just let me know if you want to in the comments section regarding that. Also, if you want to show additional support to this channel, you can do that by doing a cash app to $ShadesTube. All right, y'all can tell when I get tired, I start saying all types of weird shit. I hate that I got to go ahead and take a shower. Let's see. Okay, I'll check it out before I go to bed, Young Riz, okay? And I'm glad you're doing good, too. Have a good day, too, okay? Y'all make sure y'all check out Young Riz and show him some love and support. Now, yeah, I think that's it, y'all. So I'll see you guys tomorrow. That Karen video, we're going to do that on Friday because it's going to be like a funny video. And I'm going to try to get it to put it up on my screen so we can see it together. I'll see, because when I split screens like that and I'm showing videos, I don't know why YouTube always do weird shit or start glitching up or some other weird stuff. So we will see, but I will be doing that on Friday. All right. Other than that, be back tomorrow. We're going to have another good, exciting topics. You know, I'm going to tell you guys about the Trump thing, and then we'll try to pick something that we can actually talk about in more detail. Not a case or anything, but just something that we can just talk about. I'll figure that out by tomorrow, okay? Other than that, y'all have a good night. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next live. And this is ShadesTube. All right, let's get out of here, y'all. Let me take this down. So I go ahead and take a real quick shower. Let's see. Let's see where I'm at. Hold on, let me get this off here, y'all. This breaking news, topic time stuff. So where's this thing at? Banners. Here we go, right here. So let's go ahead and change this and go to this right here. Let's see. Y'all sleep good, so get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy and blessed Tuesday to you guys. Good night.